The damn donuts.
Donuts! We'll be right. All right, guys. Listen, when we come back, maybe we'll have at least one more discussion about things that's going on in the NFL, and then after that, we will go over Week 9 games and make our predictions. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, as many of you guys know, I usually pick 3 teams for the games to watch. But for this time, people, I actually picked 5 games.
Oh boy!
And which five are the games to watch? Find out when we come back. This is the NFL Review Show. We'll be right back, everyone.
The NFL Review Show will be right back after these messages.
There's some things in life we may not understand. Are you experiencing anything out of the usual? Are you experiencing paranormal activities in your home or business? If so, call on DPC, Dark Angels Paranormal Crew. Dark Angels Paranormal Crew is a group that investigates paranormal activities in homes, businesses, and other areas. So if your home or business is experiencing any paranormal activity, please contact Angela Pierce at 585-732-1317. DPC, Dark Angels Paranormal Crew. Got paranormal?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NFL Review Show. Baby Boy in the building with LT and Paulie B. And one more topic before we get to our picks for Week 9. Mr. Money in the Bank has been under fire as of late, with a lot of problems also surrounding the domestic part of world and relationship in sports. But after his little mini suspension, Johnny Football, aka Mr. Money in the Bank, returns this Sunday to face off against the undefeated Cincinnati Bengals. But now the biggest question is, will Money in the Bank be Mr. Money in the Bank, or will the Money in the Bank run out?
Oh, it's going to run out.
Why you say that?
It's going to run out.
It's going to run out?
Yeah.
So you saying Johnny Manziel is like he lost it. He's going to lose it?
Mm-hmm.
LT, what you think?
Man, it's going to run out, man. He another Jimmy Clausen, man. It's over.
All right, well, once again, man, Johnny Football, who was definitely the prodigy 2 years ago in the draft, everyone was expecting a lot of big things coming out of him, coming out of Texas. And obviously, Mr. Money in the Bank has been nothing but less than Mr. Money in the Bank. But now the biggest question is, will he be able to cash in on Sunday against the Bengals? That's only time will tell, and we will find out. So now, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, it is time for our favorite part of the show, where we do our picks and we have fun with all of that. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to front. I would do the music. But I'm not going to do the music today. I'm not going to do it today. Because no music today, because that's too much of a waste. I'm only going to do the music from now on. I'm only going to do the music from now on in the beginning when we go over the games. But if we're doing picks, I say we should just be silent, so that gives us more to talk about and whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started. Week 9. Washington Redskins, led by Kirk Cousins, versus the legend Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Paulie B, let me start with you. Who you got?
I got Tom Brady, man.
Tom Brady
is in the
building. Do you notice every time you play Madden how they say his name?
Oh, yeah.
They say his name with so much emphasis. I love it. They're like, now coming onto the field, Tom Brady. I love it. LT, who you got?
Man, I'm going with Tom, man. You got to go with the Tom Brady, man, the Beach Boy, man. He going to show up, man. Just like how Drew Brees threw 7, Tom Brady might throw 8 this Sunday.
Well, there you go, man. So it looks like we all agree. It's going to be the legend.
Yep.
Legend Tom Brady. Next up, like we said, Mr. Money in the Bank. Will he cash out on Sunday against the Bengals? I'll kick it off. As much as I did say that the Cincinnati Bengals are going to fall off, It's not going to be this game. I'm giving the Bengals the win. Who you got, Paulie?
I'm giving Bengals and wings. I don't think Cleveland got you.
No, man, I don't think Cleveland got it. LT, who you got?
It's going to be a real close game. The Bengals will not blow them out because this is a division game. So I'm still going to go with the Bengals, though.
All right, so I guess we all agree it will be the Tiger Stripes running through all up in that trick. Now, next up, Nick Foles and the Rams going up against Teddy Bridgewater and the Minnesota Vikings. LT, start with you. Who you have?
I'm going to go with Minnesota, man. They're in the road, man. I like the receivers there. You got Mike Wallace and Adrian Peterson, man. He going to light it up, man.
All right, Paulie B, who you got?
Who? St. Louis? I'm going to pick St. Louis just for see what they got going right now.
You know what? I'm actually going to agree with you. I'm going to go with Nick Foles and the Rams on this one because when the Rams are backed up to a corner, they do something I've never seen before. So I'm going for the Rams on this one. You know what? I'm going to skip the next one.
What's the next one?
I can't say it right now because people might get a little offended.
Don't tell me they're going to cry.
It's going to be Carolina versus Green Bay. Here we go. LT, go ahead. Start with you, man.
I'm going with that bad boy, Superman, Cameron Newton, man. He going to light it up, man. He took down Andrew Luck, and he going to take down Aaron Rodgers, man. It might go into 2 overtimes, but they going to get it done, man. Carolina.
All right, Paulie, who you got?
37. Green Bay, 34.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right, go ahead. Who you got?
I got Aaron Rodgers against that game.
Oh,
buddy.
Jesus.
Because Aaron Rodgers got to make a comeback after that. He's lost my Broncos, you know.
That was my turn. Oh, God. Damn. Okay. Oh, man. You know what, Paulie, I love you. You're like a big brother to me. But I got to go with Carolina Panthers on this one, man, because I think the Panthers are going to be looked at as the underdog. I'm going with the Superman. And if I was to pick a score, I would say it's going to probably be low scoring, honestly. So I'm going to say 24-20. That's my pick.
Good one.
All right, so I'm picking Carolina. Next up, Icon versus rookie. It will be Mariota, the Hawaii kid, versus the Icon, Drew Brees. Saints taking on the Titans. I guess I'll go first. Y'all know who I'm going for. I'm going for the Icon because I want to see Icon versus Legend at the Super Bowl. I want to see Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. I want to see number 9 versus number 12. Okay? I'm going with Drew Brees and the Saints on this one. Paulie, who you got?
I got the Saints also. You know, yeah, he's making a little comeback here.
Yeah, he is. He's going to come back.
Now.
He's coming back. All right, LT, who you got? Icon or Mr. Hawaii?
Icon, man. Icon all day, man. I say they're in my division, but the Saints gonna win it easily.
Oh, of course. Next up, we talked about this before, fresh off their trip in London. Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Can we all just say body bag real quick? I mean,
yeah, we can all just say body bag.
Okay, I guess we all. I'm not even gonna ask because we all agree Miami's gonna body the Bills. So. We're skipping that. We all agree it's Miami. Next up, Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Jets. Paulie B, who you got?
Oh, I got the Jets, man.
Oh, what? Wow.
Yeah, the Jets.
Confidence.
Jacksonville. Yep.
Confidence.
Yep.
Confident are we?
Oh, yeah.
All right, LT, who you got?
I'm sorry, my boy Paulie B. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars because my boy Ryan Fitzpatrick is out. And Geno Smith is a scrub. He's a bum.
That's true.
He's garbage.
That's true.
Jaguars to win by about 10 points.
I'm actually going with the Jags myself, man. I have to do it. After that performance they put on against the Bills, come on. They can do the same thing to the Jets. I'm telling you, if not that, they can do a lot worse. All right, next up, we have the comeback kid, which is, I'm giving them the name now. The comeback kid, Derek Carr and the Raiders versus Big Ben. I'm going to go first. I'm going to set it off. And do you know what I'm going to say? I'm actually going to do it again because I picked the Raiders last time, and it worked. I'm going to do it again. I'm picking the Raiders for the win. Why? Because Big Ben is still fragile. He's big for a reason. But they say the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And in this case, they're going to hit Big Ben one good time. And you also got to remember Le'Veon Bell is out. But they still got D'Angelo Williams, which is scary. Very scary. But Oakland Raiders got Derek Carr and Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with the Raiders. LT, who you got?
I'm sorry, man. I'm about to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. They're not going to touch Ben Roethlisberger. They might hit him a couple times, but Williams will get some carries, man. He will rush over 100 yards. They got that boy Bryant. They got Antonio Brown. They got some weapons over there, man. So it's going to be a dogfight, man. But look for Pittsburgh to tweak it out, man.
All right, cool. What you got there, Paulie?
I got the Raiders, man. That's
High
defense is
five.
going
Thank you.
up.
Let's go.
Knock Big Ben on his ass like there's no time.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Like you gotta love it. All right, next up, guys, we have the New York Giants with my boy Odell Beckham Jr. with Jameis Winston and those Buccaneers. LT, who you got?
I'm going with Tampa Bay, man. They're looking like more of a complete team to me, man. Even though he's a rookie, I think Tampa Bay's got a better defense as well. So I think Tampa Bay's going to beat New York.
All right, Paulie B, who you got?
I'm going with Tampa Bay also.
Are you going with Jameis Winston?
Yep.
You know what? Jameis, if you win, you better buy us all some crab legs, okay? We're gonna go with okay, so I'm gonna go with Jameis Winston too. I can't give up on him. He's another one, big guy from Ohio State, doing it really well. Him and Marcus Mariota both were the top two of the draft this year, so you know, although their teams have not been looking good, I'm still good to see some young and active players out there. So, Jameis Winston, you got this one. We're all agreeing for the win. Next up, just like we said before, it will be Matt Ryan and the Falcons versus Blaine Gabbert and the 49ers. Now, remember, Colin Kaepernick is benched. So, this will be the first game that Blaine will actually start. So, Paulie, let me start with you. Who you got?
I'm going to get the Georgia Dome boys, Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, the Georgia Dome representative. That's how you know he plays Madden a lot. LT, who you got, my dude?
Man, Atlanta in my division, man. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to have to go with the 49ers, man, because Blaine Gabbert is an experienced quarterback. He is a better decision maker than Kaepernick. He can't run, but he can throw the ball. And y'all forgot they got that boy, Torrey Smith. So look for the 49ers to bounce back.
You know what? This reminds me of when Alex Smith got benched and Colin Kaepernick came in the game. And when Colin Kaepernick came in the game, he took the 49ers to extreme heights. I'm going to go with 49ers for the win, only because I truly feel that there is a reason why they benched Kaepernick. So I think now this is going to be the game to prove to everyone that the 49ers still have what it takes to be an elite team. Next up, we have Mr. Omaha. He returns home. Peyton Manning returns home. He returns home. Ain't that something? It will be a homecoming for Peyton Manning as he faces off against the team.
His old team.
You have the nerve to face your own prodigy?
Yep. Yes,
Mr. Lucky?
Yeah.
You picked him to be a prodigy.
Well.
Anyway, it is Denver Broncos. It is Denver Broncos versus the Indianapolis Colts. And LT, since you got a little animated in the last segment, why don't you go first again? Who you got?
I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm saying I can't see them going 3-6. You know what I'm saying? They're going to win that division, and they got to do something, man. Andrew Luck has to bounce back, man. Even though they got the Vernon Davis over there in Denver, look for that Colts defense to shot Peyton Manning.
Now, don't you feel bad about picking Green Bay now? Do you feel bad?
Hell no.
No, do you feel... Now, my boy LT is giving you a chance of redemption right now. He's trying to give you a chance. Now, all right, who you got?
Omaha. Because Andrew Luck's luck ran out already this season.
And what does James Storm say? Sorry
about your damn luck.
There you go. I mean, although the Colts have T.Y. Hilton, who is a real great receiver, but at the end of the day, Vernon Davis is going to do some numbers for Denver. Man, I'm going with Denver. There you got Demaryius Thomas. There you got all them, man. I'm telling you. So Broncos. Sorry, LT, man. They got to go for the win. Hey, that may be fine and all, but seriously, but all jokes aside, you also got to remember the defense too is ridiculous on both sides. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a defensive game overall. But if I have to pick a winner, it will be the the Broncos. Next up, it is a rematch, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia versus Dallas Cowboys. This is the rematch of, I want to say, week 3, I believe. I don't know. I got to